Today we're going to be showing you how to do a puffy braid. We've kind of jumped back to the basics with this one. I realize there's some people that don't know some of the steps for some of these early hairstyles. This is what it will look like on both sides. We've gone ahead and just parted the hair directly down the middle of the head, and then I secured this one up in an elastic while I worked on this side. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to turn this way, is show you kind of the steps to do this. We're going to wet down our hair just a little bit. Make sure you have a good comb because you're going to want to make sure these areas are smooth, and this little rat tail on the end of the comb really helps to create your sections here on top of the head. Now we've created our sections on the previous side. We are going to just feed directly from that. So I'm going to go this part up here, I'm going to start my comb and just make a part directly down to the ear. Exactly mirroring that previous side. Comb it nicely so that it's smooth. Then you're going to take just a small elastic and secure that section over the part that you just created. Not too far over, just a little bit so that it's not, you don't want it in the middle of that area that you sectioned. Meaning that you don't want it like right up here, you want to pull it back so it's at the back of that section in the middle of the sides. So there we've got our first section. Comb it and smooth it out. You can set that little ponytail down for just a second while you move up to this next section. And again, just mirror the opposite side of the head and create a section going down to that ear. Comb that new section nice and smooth. Then what you're going to do is add in that ponytail from your first section. Grab another small elastic and secure that into place. Again, you want it to be a little over the part so that that ponytail area is always being pulled back to create your sections. Now you have the option, after you make each elastic, you can poke a topsy tail tool through and flip it. We're not going to be doing that today on this hairstyle, but that's something you can do to add to the hairstyle that you're doing. Just moving right along down the head, we're going to keep creating our sections. I'm actually going to come up and go into that part. Make sure your lines are straight. It takes a little extra effort to make sure they're straight, but it really adds to how good it looks at the end. Keep securing those sections. Whoops, that's a little. We want it to look really nice. Now a tip, when you're taking all these elastics out at the end of the day, use a seam ripper from a sewing kit so that you're not untangling all these elastics, because that can be kind of tedious. A seam ripper will just snap those elastics really easily so that you don't have to untie them all. And really these elastics aren't worth saving anyway, they're just little plastic elastics. We're just moving right along down the hair. Your sections can be as big or as small as you would like. As you move down, we've made ours they're medium size. They're not overly big, but they're not as small as they could be either. Okay, honey, I'm going to have you tip your head down a little bit. Look at your belly button. Good girl. When you get down to these bottom ones, just to get those end hairs in tightly, have your princess, whoops, we lost that elastic. Have your princess tip her head down and look at her belly button. That will give you the best angle on this hair back here. we're down to our final section. And for this final section, all you have to do is just pull all that last remaining hair in. Comb it so it's nice and smooth. Add your final elastic. And as with any hairstyle, the more you practice doing this hairstyle, the easier it's going to be. So there's the final. Let's go ahead and take a look at both. You have the option as you go down this braid, you could add elastics down the ponytail to make it look like the top and mirror the top. But anyway, that's how you do a puffy braid. Thanks!